Welcome back to Captain's League, the Deuce 2. We have a semifinal matchup today between the Rippers and the Breakdowns. Winner will face my Nasty in the championship game. But before we get into the action, we got to meet the teams, meet the players. Here's your starting lineups.
James, Vincent, Michael, O'Brien. And then I removed the Michael because I'm not Catholic anymore.
Jack, Jolly, Olive, Oliver.
Ryan Cohen, recently hit by a motorcycle. We're good.
Dalton Feely, Blitzball Battle, MVP University.
Lorenzo DeMalia, homeschooled.
Rob Scirocco, University of Scranton.
Jack Doyle, never worn a hat like this before, really. Jimmy's little brother, not homeschooled.
All right, we are ready to go. Luke O'Brien looks like he's going to be on the mound for the Rippers. Shelfy. First of all, thanks for joining me in the booth today. I know you're not happy to be here. You'd rather be down there, but that's fine. We also got a little bit of bias in the booth. You need a breakdown loss because then you guys will be tied in the Captain's League standing. But what are you looking for today out of these two teams?
I'm looking for a Rippers win, so that means I'm going to need my man Luke O'Brien here to come out. He had good stuff in his first game against us. Just got to hit the corners and hit his spots, and he can be nasty.
It looks like it'll be Dalton Feely for the breakdown, so a little bit of an opposite strategy for them as they go their ace the first inning. The Rippers are going to go their ace the second inning.
We have some worm action on the field right now.
Look at Bobby Golfs. Look at that young man just getting after it a little bit.
Spectacular form. Spectacular.
Our umpire, Jake Storyalley, looks to get things going.
It's a little drippy.
That's a drippy umpire. The backwards hat, the kicks, the turtleneck underneath the jersey. Nothing wrong with that. Oh,
Stallion.
Holy ants. Dan Rourke, by the way, has been in full uniform since 9 a.m.
You're right. Well, you're so right.
Yeah, no,
he has been in uniform.
He's just been standing there every game. He's in batting gloves right now. Oh, my goodness.
I can't breathe.
Okay, first pitch.
Let's play Blitzball.
And we're going to start with the classic brother-on-brother matchup. His big bro, Jimmy O'Brien, will be leading things off for the breakdown.
Jimmy's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks lifetime.
Wow. So baby bro's had his number a little bit. That's shocking because, Luke hasn't pitched too many innings in the warehouse in his life, and Jimmy, one of the better hitters. 2-0s. We're off to a rough start there. Luke looking to turn it around quickly, figure things out.
Luke's got nasty stuff.
I agree.
That's the big thing with Luke. He's one of these guys that when he can put it all together, we've mentioned it before, like Dan Rourke.
Yes.
Can be deadly.
Okay, 3-0. Better pitch, though. That one he didn't miss by much. Luke, a 2-pitch mix, really. He's mostly like 2-seam rising fastball and that big knuckle drop. He does throw an occasional slider, but very, very rarely. 3-0. You expect him to go back to the heater. He does, and he just misses up. Last 2 pitches have been a lot better than the first 2 pitches, though.
4-0 nonetheless here, though.
It's true. A ball is a ball either way.
Sam really feels like she wants to interject here.
Luke's a guy who I do expect to figure it out at some point this game. And there it is.
There we go.
There it is, 4-1. We're back in the zone. We're getting things going. As the whistle is no longer. Probably a good call there. We're out on the whistle.
Jake. Great job, Jake.
Take control, Jake.
Attaboy.
Poppy Gordo down there. Calling the balls and strikes today.
Big 4-1.
Yep, here we go. And way outside, and just like that, the Breakdowns have their leadoff man aboard.
Just a bit outside.
And that's going to set up the rather hot Jolly Olive, who had a very nice game against your Freezers. Hit his first home run in a long time, and he told me after the game that he needed that. Big confidence booster for Jolly Olive, who's sporting the beanie in the cold warehouse today. As Luke O'Brien has been yanking a couple pitches outside. Got to make an adjustment. If you keep missing in the same spot,
No, you're good.
it's obviously something that you're doing, not the ball.
Jolly's Goodfellas won the first Captain's League Blitzball.
2-0. But there was Luke making that little adjustment as he misses inside this time.
Start tracking.
Now just got to meet it somewhere in the middle. Outside again, and just like that, things are getting dangerous early for the Rippers.
Luke was sitting between 67 and 70 a lot when he was warming up. I think he's thinking a little bit too much about where it's going.
Yep.
Just let it rip.
4-0 as Jolly Olive had no intention of even swinging at that pitch.
Take.
And it's a lonely feeling out there on that mound shelf when you can't find it. It's like shooting a free throw when you're Shaquille O'Neal and you just know you have no shot. There it is.
There we
4-1.
go.
So he started both hitters the same way. He's gone 4-0, and then on the 4-0 auto take, he throws a strike. He just needs to rinse and repeat that.
Make sure it's there. 11's his favorite number.
Okay, misses inside. Now, first and second, nobody out as Jack Doyle looks on and looking like he just won a championship at the U.S. Open.
I'm not offended if you want to take me out.
Take till he throws a strike, because if you walk in without getting the 2 strikes, it's a run. And it's also just, it's alive. It's in the swirling in everyone's brain. 2 fingers?
It's all good. Hey, go. Can't be a walk.
Already 2 walks. That comes into effect. If he walks another hitter without getting 2 strikes, that will score a run, as they would move up 2 bases.
Yeah.
And Ryan Cohen is the next guy standing up. Too good of an athlete not to figure it out. On the mound, he hasn't figured out yet. At the plate, I'm almost tempted to say he has.
Yeah.
Like, he has looked very good at the dish.
Good pitch.
First of all, and right there, right on cue, that first pitch of the at-bat, a really good eye at the plate. A ball player, some would say.
He's a ball player. He's a good little player. He's a GLP.
We've seen him turn on one in that last game, and I would say that was his best swing in the warehouse at this point. But he's been going the other way. He's trying to hit the ball up the middle, taking a smart baseball approach to it.
Track him, Ryan. Keep tracking it.
I think that Jimmy might have gave him the auto take here. 3-0 again. Now, the thing is, we probably know ball 4 is coming, but then Luke O'Brien will get back in the zone. We know that as well. The first 4 have to miss, but the 5th one is always money.
This is a huge inning here. You got Jack Doyle waiting in the second, and Luke gets to 4-0 right on command.
You know where this one's going to be. I'd almost green light Ryan Cohen, because this thing might be middle. There it is.
There we go.
There it is. He just needs to start every count 4-0. That's all it is. I did knock the zip tie off the zone there. A little bit of heat from the young man.
Yeah, unless you're like.
Well, anytime he's 65 and up, he seems to have better control of it.
Look at that. Top left zip tie said, see you later. I'm out of here.
Woo!
Almost clips Ryan Cohen on the way back.
Ryan, I guess, has never seen a broken zone before. Flabbergasted by this paper. How dare you interrupt my at-bat?
You think anything stronger than zip ties?
Look at Rourke as he takes a trip out from the dugout. He just wants to feel a blitzball today. It's all he wants to do.
No. We're good. We're a comeback team. Limit the damage. We'll score.
All right. Back after the tech timeout. Strike zone's ready to go. Luke O'Brien in a 4-1 count. So even if he ends up walking him, you want this next pitch to be a strike. And it is not, as he tries to knock Ryan Cohen's teeth out. And that will push the first run across of this game.
And we're going to get, it looks like our first pitching change of this game already.
Okay.
Zoe going to come out and pitch. He looked good in his
good.
appearance earlier in this tournament.
We can do a lot of bad things and still win.
That's right from the coach's mouth, too.
Is that good coaching?
Yeah, it's tough. Cement floor.
But by next Captain's League? Yeah. I think then you're in it.
So coming off of that shoulder injury, but like you said, he looked very impressive to me in his first outing. I wasn't expecting him to touch a ball in Captain's League. Wasn't expecting him to pitch, but he's ready to go. Jimmy has 0 home runs off of Zoe.
He has 1 homer. He homered off of him in BB5.
1 homer off of Zoe. Ball
Good,
1 outside.
Good.
He steps in here, runner on second and third. 1-0 ball game.
Nobody down.
Jimmy getting his second pitcher in his second at bat. Breakdowns came to work.
2-0, Zoe misses low. Jimmy, of course, has obviously seen Zoe a lot in their career as they've both been playing since Blitzball Battle 1. 2 of the OGs in this warehouse going at it. Zoe misses low again. Again, similar to Luke, you want to see him make that adjustment.
To go along with that 1 home run, man. It's 1870 OPS. Jimmy
sees him well.
There it is.
I'm guessing that was an auto take from Jimmy because he knows a walk without 2 strikes would put one across. But, man, that's a pitch that is very, very hittable.
Yeah, I think he instantly regretted that being an auto take because that's the one you want. But maybe he'll get another one here. 3-1. Just holds off. He was ready to go there.
He was ready.
He was hoping to get that same pitch back.
The auto take was off. All right, and again, another big pitch. You don't want to walk him.
Oh, shin.
Okay, full count, big pitch from Zoe. Also a big swing from Jimmy, you know, on the 2 strikes. He's going to shorten up a little bit there. Also maybe a little out in front. Knows he missed a good one. But even if you walk him now, at least he doesn't score a run. But huge if Zoe could get a first out here. See if he goes back to that heater, if he drops it to the side. Little side. Oh, good pitch. Good swing from Jimmy. Good blitz ball. Tries to catch it in his shirt. Never had a chance, but the count remains full.
We heard Jack talking between the pitching change that they're expecting to hit. Let's just gut out this inning.
Missed
Jimmy
outside.
wins the battle.
Very good at bat there from Jimmy O'Brien. But Zoe does look good. If I'm Jack, I feel good about the decision to go to Zoe. I feel like he's your better option right now of the two.
But here comes a pretty red-hot Jolly Olive. And Jolly's one of these guys that when it's clicking for him,
yes,
he can be one of the best hitters in the warehouse.
Yes, I think confidence is a big thing for Jolly as well. Once he sees him barrel a couple of balls, he starts to feel better about himself. Zoe does fall behind 1-0. Ooh, 2-0. Good run on that heater. Misses inside. Zoe's velo looks like typical Zoe velo, though, so you know the arm is feeling okay.
Yeah, he said it's hard to get warm.
They just keep getting behind batters.
There's
a good pitch.
Yeah, definitely right. You want to see pitching. The biggest thing about pitching to me is getting ahead. When people ask me what my favorite pitch is, I tell them strike one, and I know that sounds like cringy, but it's cliche, and it's what you need.
No, you can't get into your arsenal when it's 3-1, 4-0 every at-bat.
Yes.
You got to get ahead.
And if you get ahead, hitters have to expand the zone. They start chasing. 4-1. Like right now, 4-1, Jolly's looking for one pitch in one spot. If you're ahead of Jolly Olive, you maybe have to expand, protect that zone a little bit more. 4-1 pitch from 77.
Ooh,
just missed outside.
Two runs.
That'll walk, but I believe it'll bring two more across because the bases were loaded there. And now it is second and third, nobody out, and just like that, anything off of the back wall here will end this inning. Not an ideal start for Jack Doyle and the Rippers. Oh,
all right.
Okay,
Awesome.
There we go. So gets ahead for the first time. Let's see what he can do now that he's ahead in the count. A lot of first pitch takes from the breakdowns. They're definitely being selective, which makes sense. You got to make these guys throw strikes.
Here we go.
Oh, a little different there from Zoe. Not only did he speed up that pitch, he kind of stepped out a little bit to his left. Hits Ryan Cohen there. First hit of the at-bat.
And that's what happens when you get a strike early in the at-bat.
Yep. Now he's experimenting. 2-1 count, though. You don't want to play around with your food too much, though. I mean, the breakdowns are scoring runs without even having to swing the twig. There it is. Ground ball back to Zoe.
Big play.
Huge first out for Lorenzo DeMalia there. Little tapper right back at him. Cohen got aggressive.
The Rippers needed that.
They needed it.
They needed that.
Cohen got something he liked, but the result was not what he wanted. We have our first out of the inning. Holding him to not giving up 5 is big.
It is. It's huge. It's also huge for just the momentum and your confidence going in because there was nobody out.
Yeah,
There goes Zoe.
That's tough.
There's nothing worse than walking off the field without getting that third out. Hits Jimmy. 1-0 count.
Great call.
Jimmy acknowledges the good call there from Poppy Gordo, Jake Storielli on the first baseline.
Getting a strike here would be big. Huge.
Oh, tap.
Makes
Jack
the
Doyle
play.
is there. And just like that, after a tough start, Lorenzo DeMalia gets back-to-back groundouts, and the Rippers are only 1 out away from getting out of this inning.
If they hold this at 3, they're feeling fantastic.
Agreed. I would almost call that a win for the Rippers. Because, again,
I didn't move.
Jack Doyle in the second inning, you expect Jack Doyle to put up a 0. Not that he always does, but it just feels like he's going to. Jolly Olive. Strike one from Zoe, one of his better pitches of the day. Little screwball two-seam action from the down south region.
Jolly's 2 for 3 lifetime off of Zoe with 2 walks, 4 RBIs.
Oh,
and that
ball is out of here.
I think it's a double. It looks like that's a double underneath the window, but it will end the inning. So a 5-run inning for the breakdowns, capped off by a Jolly Olive 2-run double.
Look at us. We're a team.
Good swing from Jolly, picks up his teammates, and they get out of it. Good swing there from Jolly Olive, picks up a couple of teammates, puts 5 on the board, and just like that, 5-0 breakdowns headed to the bottom of the first.
Back them up a little bit and set the tone.
That's just unlucky.
It's 1-1. I'm going to use a bear down pitch to get to 2 strikes.
All right, he's out of bear down pitches. It's time for my big zone hitting. I'm going to get him with this one. Big zone hit him, baby. Let's go.
I got McFly.
That happened so fast. Probably didn't feel fast, but.
All right, here we go, guys. Ready, ready, ready.
Talking baseball producers against each other and brothers against each other, I like.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Dalton Feely will take the mound for the breakdowns with a nice 5-0 cushion.
Dalton Feely, a warehouse MVP, taking the mound with a 5-run lead in the bottom of the first. The breakdowns looking to go on a run. Can Dalton Feely step in?
First pitch sliders, taps it. That'll be off the wall for a single.
Really good.
Ryan Cohen couldn't quite get to it. First pitch, so God, he liked it. It was outside. He went with the pitch, and just like that, the Rippers are hitting right away. First pitch single from Lorenzo DeMalia.
Yeah.
Just your usual opposite field swing from Zoe.
That's what he does.
Goes with it. One of the best hitters we have here. And now Rob Sirocco is going to step in with a runner on first.
Sirocco in the 2-hole this game. First pitch outside from Dalton Feely. But yeah, getting back to the breakdowns, they were kind of an interesting 0-2 team to me. They're like the first 0-2 team we've had in Captain's League where I really think can make that run all the way to win a championship. Just way too much talent on this team. They're one of the better teams, in my opinion, coming out of the draft.
Well, as we've noted time and time again, every Captain's League championship has featured either Dalton Feely or Ryan Cohen. They are on the same team here yet again. Backs against the wall. No more losses available to you, and they're balling.
Just low from Dalton Feely. Don't know how that missed. Rob Sirocco a little fooled as he backed out on that one, kind of gave up on the pitch, but it's ball 3. And I've touched on this before. When you're in a lineup with Jack and Zoe, anytime Rob Sirocco can just get on base, that is a huge win for the Rippers.
It adds so much stress to the pitcher too. It's not that Rob can't hit. No. Like we've seen Rob barrel the ball up, but you can't allow him to get on base with Jack and Zoe behind him. You just can't.
He's the guy in the lineup that you have to go after. Oh, that
was nasty.
That was a get-me-over slider from Dalton Feely. He slowed it down all the way to 49. Oh, my goodness, off the top pipe, though. It's a great pitch, but it's only strike 1. Rob Sirocco. Let's see if he doubles up with slider if he goes back to that 2-seam. He does double up slider. He gets Sirocco to back out again. You need Rob to stay in there. If I'm Doyle, I'd probably tell him not to give up on that pitch right now, because every time Dalton throws that front hip slider, Rob's kind of giving it to him by backing out of the way. Full count. Feely. Just low, and Dalton Feely wanted that one. He does not get it. He fell behind 4-0, went to 3 straight sliders, 2 of them in there. Unfortunately, could not put Bobby Golfs away. And now the Rippers have something cooking with runners on first and second. Nobody out.
Unbelievable take from Rob. That's the first time he reaches base against Dalton Feely ever in 5 plate appearances, and it's a big one. You can't put extra runners on base in front of these bats. Here comes Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle. And I think that Jack actually put himself in the 3-hole for situations like this. He wanted to hit with more runners on base.
All right, here comes our play. Ready? Ceiling ball out.
His 2 table setters have set the table for him. Let's see if he can bring him home. Misses low, ball 1. So it looks like Dalton's X-button pitch, if you will, right now is the slider. I feel like if he's in trouble and he needs a strike, he's going to go to the slider.
Yeah, he's got that tunnel going. He's looking to throw it on that inside half, but you got to mix it up to a guy like Hack Doyle.
Oh, gone! A 3-run homer from Jack Doyle. It's his first career extra base hit against Dalton Feely, and it comes in a big way. Just when you thought this game might have got out of hand, the Rippers said, not so fast. We have a 5-3 ball game as Jack Doyle in signature fashion shoots that right field wall for the 3-run shot.
That ball was still going up this building. Holds it in. That thing was going 250 feet the other way.
Oh my.
Just a tank from Jack Doyle. He's getting going here.
You got either you're going to give up 5 or get out of this inning. I know. Because I got to save me and Ryan for next inning.
I don't look like me. I got a new thing going
Even
on.
if this inning ends 5-3, I have this inning as like a win for the Rippers because, again, of that second inning pitching matchup.
Fellas, I'm down on the pavement with Jack Doyle. That was your first ever extra base hit off Dalton Feely.
Really?
Try to stride.
Awesome.
Anything different?
He's hurt, I think.
Oh.
That's a Jack Doyle interview for you. That's pretty much what you're going to get. Not a lot, but what he does say is going to be funny. Back to the top of the order. Lorenzo and DeMalia.
Now Zoe has homered off of Dalton Feely. And he took a big swing at that one, but Dalton's locating that front door breaking ball. If he can just find a secondary pitch right now, he could get into a rhythm, but he's got that one working.
Stay there. That pitch is nasty right now. It's nasty.
And like you said, if he can keep that on the inside part of the plate and not let Zoe get his hands extended, that's huge. But if he does miss outside, Zoe's going to make him pay. Goes head hunting there, but Zoe gets out of the way. 1-1. Two sliders to start the at-bat. Does he stick with it or does he mix it up? Goes back to a slider. That one does hit Zoe in the backside.
That's what I'm talking about.
It'll be the first hit of the at-bat.
2-1, now you got to come to you.
2-1 count.
Be ready for a play.
Dalton Feely, the first overall pick in the draft, and Jimmy O'Brien needs him to be the first overall pick in the draft now more than ever.
Nice.
3-1. A little grunt there from Feely. You know, manager Jimmy O'Brien respects a good grunt.
Attaboy.
Still struggling to find a secondary pitch. That's the big thing right now with Dalton. And he knows that he can't keep going back to that front door breaking ball. I know he's got that pitch. Some people at home might be thinking, why didn't he throw it again? These boys will get
They'll hit it. 4-1. You have to wonder how much does Dalton Feely have left in the tank. That was only his 15th pitch of the inning, which is not that high of a pitch count. But again, it's the second game of the day.
There we go. Looked like that hit the zone. That was nasty.
That is a disgusting pitch from Dalton Feely to keep this at-bat alive. I thought that was going to hit Zoe.
And that's about how tight you got to throw it when Zoe's sitting on it. That is a perfect pitch on the inside half. One of the best breaking balls you'll see Dalton throw.
I'm going to throw up, I think. So 4-2. If I'm Zoe, I'm sitting slider. If he throws me anything else for a strike, I will tip my cap and go sit back down in the dugout. Full count. Slider and
that is crushed.
That one is out of here. Right on cue. Lorenzo DeMalia gets that slider. We said if he saw it enough, he was going to get one, and he did. And just like that, the We Got Ice boys put the Rippers up, or don't put them up, and cut it to 5-4.
Yeah, they cut it down to 1 already, and they still have outs to work with here. They're locked in. Jack and Zoe are bat flipping everybody today. They got me. They got us a couple times earlier today too. That ball was destroyed, but it all comes back again. Dalton's just struggling to find a secondary pitch.
Horrible celebration by us.
You're good. Hey, you're good. Hey, we're winning, right?
Look at our hands.
Rippers only one run away now from tying this game and sending us to the second inning in a 5-5 tie. Back to the slider. You can see against Scirocco, he's really just wants to throw strikes right now. That slider was 51 miles an hour from Dalton.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Scirocco go deep, I'll say it.
You'll see it again.
The question is, how many sliders does Scirocco have to see before he's ready to let one rip?
I think right now, after
agree.
that one and a 1-1, you got to be ready to go. And that's what I'm sitting on.
And I think he's going to throw it again. He did. That one's inside. 2-1 count.
Good spot.
And just with how shaky Jimmy O'Brien's been and Ryan Cohen has been, this is a worst-case scenario for the breakdowns after putting up 5. Felt like they had a chance to run away with it, but the Rippers fought back.
You've mentioned it a few times. Jack Doyle looming for the second inning.
Now, the breakdowns do have one of the better offenses to me in this tournament, though, so if anyone's going to hit them, it is going to be them. Let's that slider go again.
That one was down a good bit. We've seen him take one down earlier in the inning on that first walk. That one just clipped the bottom.
Yeah, I would have loved Rob to let that one eat a little bit. Back-to-back Jacks would be special. It's just a double. He doesn't go back-to-back. But Rob Scirocco finally recognized the slider, and he absolutely barreled it. Bobby Gauss with a double, and Dalton Feely just does not have an answer for this Rippers lineup right now.
He's just chucking those sliders in there. But now let's take a look at these all-time warehouse homers list, because Jack Doyle and Jake
Don't hurt yourself, but
sit at the top as the only two people with 20.
But Jack is just one away. One away from tying the all-time lead. He could do it right here. Jake has 22 career bombs, Doyle with 21.
we're going to hit.
If Jack goes deep here, not only does it tie him for the all-time lead, but it would also tie up this ball game at 5 apiece. Can he throw anything but the slider? Oh, my.
Oh!
And that was, if you've never seen Jack Doyle swing, first of all, welcome to Warehouse Games. Second of all, that's exactly what you see every time. If he sees anything slow, it doesn't matter where it is. Hack Doyle is hacking.
I've seen him leave his feet and go yard, so anytime he even starts the engine on that, I get excited.
Yeah, it looks like a bad swing, and it is, but for anybody else, not for him. How about
Good
Dalton?
pitch.
Okay.
Good pitch.
And that's the secondary pitch he's needed the whole inning. 68 with a little bit of run up in the zone. That's what he needs.
Perfect. You can see Dalton's laboring a little bit out there. He's fighting a little bit of pain, fighting some demons. Looking to get out of this. Looking to get a first out would be nice. Oh, okay, good pitch. That's a good chase pitch. And if there's anywhere you're going to get Jack to chase and miss, because you can get him to chase, but he'll still make contact. If you want him to chase and miss, up is the place to go, I think.
You ready, Jolly?
I'm curious what he throws here. Front door slider,
Like
good spot.
How does he foul that off?
See, and I think Dalton knows, and that's why we've seen fastballs to start this at-bat. Dalton knows that. I don't think he can get him out with the slider.
I kind of had to.
He's going to have to hit the pipe.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, anywhere in the glass he's going to hit. It's going to have to be a pipe. But how does he even – I don't understand.
He
how
can
this guy
jump
fouls
and
that
foul off a good pitch.
2-2, little grunt there from Dalton. A different look from Doyle as he stepped towards third base and tried to throw a slider. A little bit of a lower arm slot there, which can also give the ball a little bit of rise.
All right, do that again. High.
He's still way up in the count, though. 2-2 has a lot of different options he can go with.
Jimmy just told Dalton to throw the same pitch, same thing, but get it up in the zone.
Let's see if he can. Jammed him on the inside.
And that was a pretty good pitch, though.
It was a great pitch, but just a better spoil from Jack Doyle.
Jimmy trying to play for a ground ball here. Scooting Jolly over defensively.
Oh, loud grunt there from Feely, but a louder sound as that ball hits Jack Doyle square in the arm. 3-2. Dalton's got to empty the tank here. There's no tomorrow. If you lose this game, you're going home, so you might as well let it rip.
Jack fired up for another shot.
I didn't jump. I didn't jump. No.
Just a little bit slower, and Feely would have his first out of the inning.
Oh, God.
And that ball is never coming back as Jack Doyle does indeed tie Jake Storiale on the all-time home run leaderboard at 22 apiece. It's a 5-5 ball game, and we have one inning to decide who's going to the championship right after this.
The beach. To Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shoves us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your journey takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Hey, survive the first 10 pitches from Jack, right? And then he's usually locked in for those, and then we can put together our bats.
Rourke, you ready to blitz, man? Rourke!
Dan Rourke!
Rourke!
Dan Rourke!
You ready to blitz? It's a blitz ball.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this. It's like kind of gas, no?
Look at Ryan Cohn and Colin Stone, but Ryan Cohn.
People are saying that the layoff is gonna fucking kill you guys.
They're saying, is the bye really an advantage or a disadvantage?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. Top two. This next inning of Blitzball will decide who's going to the championship game. It'll be Jack Doyle.
Jimmy.
He basically has potential to play like a perfect game here. He goes like 3 up, 3 down after 2 homers.
0 to 1 runs on 3. 1, 2, 3. 0 to 1 runs.
And we've seen some battles between Jack Doyle and Dalton Feely, who's going to lead off this inning here for the breakdowns.
Dalton Feely has a chance to get some of those runs back. First pitch. Oh, my goodness.
Start your engines.
Rising slider that does miss for ball 1.
With a little hezzy on the release, might I add.
Oh,
yep.
Comes
Jack,
right back in.
Yeah, Jack's already getting funky here. He's 2 pitches in. You mentioned it. Is he feeling himself off of those 2 homers? I think he's feeling himself.
Yeah,
Speaking of feeling, here's Dalton Feely. Oh, wow.
Whoa, little knuckle drop, quick pitch. Wide left.
Guy's getting creative. Is it just me, Shelf, or does Dalton Feely's batting stance look like he's a little more closed off than normal?
Yes,
right?
he is.
Maybe trying to take away that slider. 3-1, misses up.
Nice hold.
Hey, you're AB right here. Doctor, let's go, baby. Come on now.
Jack Doyle, one of the better players, if not the best player we have in this warehouse, going up against the #1 overall pick in the draft. And he hits him, 4-1. Dalton Feely probably making some sort of joke right now about how he's a skinny guy and that doesn't feel good in the cold. It's unfortunate he's not mic'd up because I'm telling you, I probably nailed that. That's exactly what he probably said. Oh! Jack Doyle! We almost lost Jack Doyle, but Jack Doyle actually loses Dalton Feely. And the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, I keep tripping on the mound.
I would say that's huge for the breakdown.
Jimmy kind of said it. You heard him tell his team before the inning started to survive the first 10 pitches from Doyle because he said after those 10 pitches, he's going to lock in. He's 6 pitches in. Oh! Pitch number 7 misses up.
That should have hit, Jack.
I know.
I thought that hit twice.
Jimmy has gotten Doyle in the past.
Aye.
Saw it the whole fucking way.
When it comes to being good against pitchers in the warehouse, the bar is much lower for everyone when it comes to Doyle. But Jimmy hasn't been bad. It's a good pitch right there.
I'll tell you a good pitch, but that's a pitch that you can hit from Doyle. It's like the only pitch he throws that is straight. It's a straight over-the-top fastball, maybe a little bit of rise. But that's kind of the one you want. But also, he doesn't throw it much. And that's the one that you don't want because that thing's going to make me throw up into a paper, plastic, any sort of bag at any moment. I never want to see that in my life when I'm in the batter's box. It's 1-2.
And now Jimmy is in the worst position you can be in the warehouse, and that's down in a 2-strike count against Jack Doyle. Ball.
That was a sidearm knuckle drop, I believe. Guy's just experimenting out there. He adds a new pitch every time he's out there. Even count. Oh!
Jimmy, like I noted earlier, not bad against Jack. He is 18 for 49 lifetime. That's a 367 average, 1,071 OPS. He's homered twice.
It's also just a lot of at-bats.
A lot of at-bats.
Each other a ton. Really good take there from the great Jombino. And now the count, just like that, is filled up. Maybe the biggest pitch of this ball game right here. And Doyle wins it, gets him looking. Jimmy O'Brien might have been looking for that slider. Doyle goes 2-seam, middle, and O'Brien could not make up his mind, just frozen for out number 1.
I think he fooled me up here in the booth. I didn't think he was just going to go right after him there. I can't lie. That was middle, and Jimmy knows it. Just defeated in the box.
Charlie, you've been coming up big, baby.
And here's the happiest of all the grapes. It's Jolly Olive. Who's hot, man, but if anybody's going to cool you down, it's going to be the young man on the mound who looks like he's ready to play some tennis.
I could go for some grapes.
Sure.
Some cotton candy grapes?
Oh, those are
really good. Really good. Really good.
Jack falls behind on the knuckle drop, 1-0. Oh, wow, rising slider with too much rise and too much slide, and for that reason, it's outside, 2-0. 3-0 hits Jolly Olive. Dan Rourke still timing up the pitcher on the on-deck circle is just so impressive to me to watch. Not even in the game. He's literally timing up Jack Doyle right now. It's insane. Look at that. 3-0. Inside ball 4. Rourke also did not swing at that, by the way.
It's a really good take from Jolly. He was ready to unload there, 3-0. Jack just missed. His second at-bat of the inning already where he's just way behind. Let's see if he can battle back in this one. 4-1.
Sure.
All right, Joe.
Yep, for Jolly Olive, obviously you got to see one there.
Be a hitter.
Jack Doyle gets back in the at-bat as he throws the get-me-over fastball.
This might be a position where you see another one, unless you're just middle here.
Oh,
and that is exactly
Shelfy.
where it was.
That was the one. You take the one on 4-0. He comes back with it. That's the one you got to let rip.
I think that's the pitch you got to be sitting on in this situation. Let anything else go. But Jolly taking all the way. 4-2.
He could throw anything here now.
Oh!
Stop it, you sicko! Ew. Out number 2 on the slider, and again, that goes back to the 4-1 pitch to me, Shelfy. That was the one he had to hit, but he let it go, and then you let Doyle have a chance to be Jack Doyle, and he was Jack Doyle.
Yuck. Yuck. And here we go.
Oh, man, do the breakdowns need this? Do the breakdowns need something here? Knuckle drop, misses low, Feely not fooled.
Feely's 9 for 22 lifetime.
Let's go, Doyle. Let's go, Doyle.
It's pretty good.
3 doubles, no homers, 8 RBIs.
Could use 2 here. Oh!
Fair. It's a strike.
Decisive swing there from Dalton. I'll tell you what, though, I feel like if he did let that one eat a little bit and take a full swing, he was kind of on it.
There we go, Dalton. See yours.
2-1 as that one catches Feely. Dalton Feely rocking the no hat but batting glove look today. The high white socks, that's Dalton Feely in a nutshell. Oh my goodness, 2-2. See, that's that slider that rose a little bit more.
It's got climb. That thing was climbing the mountains. Let's watch this replay.
Look, like he's just so, look, oh my.
And, you know, he's got a slider that'll rip all the way left and sweep away from you. So it's tough to hold off once you've made the decision that you think it's coming back.
That's like, and then that's the like overhand curveball almost. 3-2, Jimmy O'Brien waits on deck. He's just hoping for another crack at Jack Doyle.
Oh!
Okay, full count. Non-competitive pitch there. Feely didn't have to make a decision. That was a ball the whole way.
Yeah.
And we're 1 ball away from Jimmy O'Brien getting that shot. So 4-2 to Jolly. He went with the slider. Let's see if he still has the confidence to throw that pitch or if he likes something else. Oh, but first Feely's going to step out. A little bit of gamesmanship here.
Great job by our umpire just taking control of that situation.
Guy special, man. The guy special. Speaking of special, Jack Doyle does Jack Doyle things. He hits 2 home runs and then comes back on the mound and puts up a donut. We got a 5-5 game, and the Rippers just need 1 run to walk it off and head to the championship here at the bottom of the second. Coming up right after this break.
Whatever. These are wasted bullets.
Oh, no.
Not a good start. Not what you want to hear.
That's exactly what I like to hear.
Run the reel. Elimination by walk-off. I know how the editors work.
All right, bottom 2. The biggest story for the breakdowns really this season has been their secondary arm outside of Dalton Feely, whether it's Jimmy O'Brien or Ryan Cohen. This is a man who has built this warehouse, and he's given up, unfortunately, a lot of walk-off home runs as well. And the Rippers just need 1.
I don't know how we continue to end up in this situation where Jimmy has got to get a shutdown inning. He can't give up 1. Do we see another Jimmy O'Brien walk-off heartbreaker?
And I'm calling Rob Scirocco to be the guy. It's been the unlikeliest of heroes against Jimmy. Why not Scirocco? But first, we have Lorenzo DeMalia.
Great start, dumbass. Hey.
Jimmy spikes it, ball 1. Incredible job, though, really, by the Rippers to get 5 off of Dalton Feely, to even put themselves in this position.
True.
Yeah, it was a great climb back there from the Rippers team in the bottom of the first, just grinding at bats and then pounding the ball once they had Dalton on his heels. And they've set themselves up for a 1-swing winner. Oh!
Good.
Almost got a foul ball on that one. I love it when the ball behind the head almost hits the bat.
Got to get that bat down. Got to get that bat down. 3-0. Let's see if Jimmy can get in the zone here. We'll see if Zoe's aggressive or passive.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, it was high the whole way.
I just had nothing all tournament.
Unless it's a cookie.
4-0 count. Doyle did say unless it's a cookie, which is kind of a green light, but also not really.
Fucking quiet.
Slider, and it just missed inside. That'll be ball 5.
I think I
just realized to call a Rob Scirocco walk-off home run. And we're not going to get that, Shelf, because Luke O'Brien will be coming in the game to take Rob Scirocco's spot. But maybe Luke O'Brien's the guy. First pitch misses up.
The only way they get it.
Little brother walking off big brother would be a pretty cool moment.
We talked about it at the top. There's clear bias in this one for me. I am cheering for the Rippers here. Ooh. A Luke O'Brien off of Jimmy Homer would be electric.
Wouldn't be the worst thing for Freezers fans around the world.
Which we're locking. One of us is going
2-1. That was like maybe knuckleball, maybe changeup. Jimmy O'Brien throws so many different pitches. It's hard to know at times.
He's another one that when he's ahead, he can be deadly because you don't know what he's going to do, but he's behind.
Tapper from Luke. I like the hack. I'd like to see a replay that might have been a little up, but I don't mind the hack. That's a pitch that you can do damage with.
It's going to be low or a curve?
Yeah, it definitely would have been up. But again, in the warehouse, we've seen a lot of people take that ball that's just a little over the strike zone and drive it into the seats.
Yeah, if you can just play catch with that one, it'll go out of here. Jimmy now in a 2-2 can play around. Good curveball, but it's not. Oh! What a catch by Ryan Cohen! Just snatches it out of the air. That ball was absolutely smoked. What a play!
The designated fielder in Blitzball battles comes through with a huge defensive play. And when Jimmy O'Brien needed it most, Ryan Cohen, we talk about his athleticism, that's what he does.
What is in his hands? How do you do that? Who does that? These balls are not supposed to stick to your hand when they're hit that hard.
Not only that, Shelfy, but for the people at home, a blitzball bounces in any direction, and Cohen was actually a little bit fooled, but still picks that ball cleanly for out number 1. Defense wins championships, and to get to the championship, they're going to need more plays like that. Holy.
We've seen some great plays in the warehouse, but that one's way up the list.
That might be my one. It really might be. Holy. And now he takes a seat in the chair.
I don't think I want to throw Jack a strike here. I don't know if I really want to attack Jack here.
Jimmy talking about now. We're back in the game. Jimmy talking about if he wants to attack Jack. We'll see how careful he decides to be. 2-0. If me personally, Shelf, I think you have to go at him.
Yeah, you have to go at him.
You don't want first and second one out with so behind him. Like
yeah, there's nowhere to hide. There is nowhere to hide.
Make him beat you. Don't walk him.
You also you can't get in that situation where, we have walk rules.
Yeah.
They start turning into extra bases here in a minute. We've seen what I did in the Ryan Cohen matchup. You don't want that. 3-1.
That's an excellent point, Shelf, because Zoe did lead off this inning with a walk. So if he walks another guy and then walks in one more guy without 2 strikes, the game is over.
Bang. Huge pitch.
O'Brien with the 67 as Ryan Cohen lets you know right there as he gives the signal. That was pretty much everything I think Jimmy has. He's letting everything eat right now. The 3-2. 66. Okay, so he's amping up the velo. Adrenaline is playing a little bit of a factor right now.
Oh, wow.
In a huge full count pitch. New biggest pitch of the game for me. I'll just say it. Jack will expand the zone. He will expand the zone, but not this time as the great Jombino misses low. And we are first and second, 1 out.
Fine with that.
And like you just said, a walk now, if it's not a 2-strike count, if it's a 5-0 or a 5-1 walk, this game is over.
Anything off the back wall would also end this game.
Oh, I did.
He gets a rare chase from Lorenzo DeMalia, but I'll tell you what,
I don't know if that's how the rule
that hit a lot of run.
Yeah, that was a really nasty pitch.
Life. This is a huge at-bat here, because if he gets him out, you feel better about getting Luke O'Brien than Jack and Zoe. Oh, slowed it way down. And you can tell that Zoe was a little bit fooled.
Incredible job by Jimmy here. Getting ahead 0-2 is the battle. Now, can he win the war? He has won the battle.
Don't make a mistake here.
Oh,
huge pitch from Jimmy O'Brien. And just like that, we are 1 out away from sending this one to extras. Holy.
Just reared back and snapped it at the pipe. 67 fastball. Great pitch.
And going outside to Zoe is risky, but when you put it there, Nobody's touching that one. That is a perfect pitch when Jimmy O'Brien needed it the most. It started, the momentum shifted when Ryan Cohen made that play. And this is the game for me. If Luke O'Brien gets on base, like Jack Doyle's probably going to end this thing. Luke could also end this thing. Here we go. Way up, ball one.
Oh, if I'm Luke, I want that ground ball back so bad right now. Freezers Nation wants you to get it back right here.
Oh,
what a hack.
It's the zone, and that's criminal for the Rippers. Because, again, a walk could end the ball game. Oh, I'm going to lose my voice up here. What a spot. Championship on the line. 2-1, I don't know what that was, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Win this pitch, Luke.
See the Nasty on the sideline looking to see who they'll be facing in the championship.
Wow, what a pitch.
Call Jimmy O'Brien Picasso because the man is painting right now. He's absolutely all over the corners. He went top left to Zoe. He goes bottom right to Luke. He's one strike away. Crowd getting into it on their feet. The 2-2 from 1-4. Okay,
oh,
68. That is
little geared up. Little geared up.
Fastest pitch we've seen Jimmy throw this inning.
Hi, boy.
You, man.
I don't even want to see this thing go full. I can't take it. Action pitch here. Ball 4, and we will run it full.
And just a note, if he walks him here, that is not the game. 2-strike count, it will just push the bases loaded.
But man, oh man, you don't want to see Jack Doyle. 4-2. Curveball foul, we'll do it again. I thought he fooled him. That is an excellent job from Luke O'Brien. You saw the body kind of go. The body was fooled, but he kept the hands back and was able to foul that off. The 4-2 again. Will Jimmy speed him up after slowing him down? He goes slow again, and he walks him. Oh, my goodness. So the championship is going, the berth to the championship
Captain versus
is going
captain.
to come down to captain versus captain. It's Jimmy O'Brien. It's Jack Doyle. Jack already has 2 homers in the ballgame. One more would give him the all-time lead over Story Alley. Oh, and Jimmy starts him with strike 1. Oh, my goodness.
This is Blitzball.
This is Blitzball. This is why we play the game. It's time to play the game. Way up, 1-1.
And I'll give Jimmy credit right now. He was so disappointed, not just in the losses last week, but the quality of the games. He was concerned about the content. The breakdowns have been in some electric games here in the post.
The delivery. Tipper! And that will do it! It goes off the sidewall. It's a base hit. Jack Doyle punches his team's ticket to the championship game. The breakdown fought. Ryan Cohen really kept the game alive with a spectacular play. But in the end, the Rippers were too much to handle. And when it's Jack Doyle with the game on the line, you feel pretty good as a Ripper fan. We'll see them in the championship.
A great effort from Jimmy, though. He pitched great there. He really did. He battled a couple big strikeouts. He was hitting his spots, working multiple pitches. But Jack Doyle's Jack Doyle, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the story of the breakdown season was the secondary pitcher, but here you can't complain. Jimmy O'Brien gave it everything he had. He looked the best I've seen him in a long time.
People get what they wanted. You wanted Woogas versus We Got Ice? You're getting it now.
There's Dan Allen getting some camera time. He's so unrealistically locked in. He is a cartoon character out there. Rob's, we got the rivalry brewing out there. It's Dan and Rob again.
There it is. We're going to have a Rippers Nasty Championship, but first, our player of the game presented by Corona. La Playa awaits. Shelfy and I are honored to bestow the honor to the captain of the Rippers, Jack Doyle. A clean inning on the mound and the walk-off hit. Jimmy, I actually want to start with you. I felt like the story of the breakdown season kind of came down to your secondary arms. Dalton Feely had been so good, and the secondary arms had struggled. This game, it kind of flip-flopped. You looked great. It was the best I've seen in a long time. I kind of want to ask about Dalton, though. Like, how's his arm? What did you notice that was different? Why were the Rippers able to put so much bat on ball against him, do you think?
He wasn't Dalton. Like, even in the first inning of our first game today, I was like, a lot of good plays in the field. So I don't know. His thigh hurt, but I am demanding I start. This is going to sound so whiny and like I'm throwing my teammates under the bus. I am sick of the other pitcher giving up 5 runs, and then I give up the walk-off, so I'm the fucking clip in the story. I'm like really sick of it. So I am a starting pitcher, and I'm going to be a diva about it. And I'd rather give up 5 and no one fucking talks about it than give up 1 and be the fucking clip. Like, I'm sick of it.
Breaking news, Jimmy O'Brien moving from bullpen to rotation.
It's all I can get. It's all I can think about. I'm like, oh, here's another fucking clip.
It's an awesome answer
Which
to
is
that question.
which is my fault. Whatever. I'm so sick of it, dude.
Jack, first of all, congratulations for tying Jake all-time in home runs here in the warehouse.
Okay, awesome,
Very
yes.
cool. But my question for you, how are you feeling? You know, you've played 2 games today. The Nasty are fully rested going into this championship. Are you good? Is the arm feeling good? Is there any strategy pitching-wise going into this championship game?
Arm feels good. Kind of what Jimmy was saying. I haven't fully found out whether it's better to start or close. It is really, you need one of those secondary arms to step up. We made it work today without that happening, but it's going to be tougher in the championship. Forgot the question. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, good.
Arm physically feels good.
Okay.
I don't think I've thrown as many pitches as I'm used to in a battle or anything.
Full
like
count every at bat, and then you close the door.
that. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, awesome game. Breakdown, and I believe Freezers are now tied in the standings.
Yep.
And this championship game in Blitzball is going to be huge because coming into Captain's League Blitzball, the Rippers and the Nasty were tied in the standings. So not only for winning the championship, but also having more points moving forward. We will see you guys in the championship game.
Ugliest fucking jersey combo championship ever.
Yep.
Best man win, Jack.
It's all led up to this.
This is very important to me.
Sanjay, hey.
Rob, if he walks you, just immediately.
Yeah. yeah. Walk up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is it, man. This is why you're here. This is what you do. You're tight. You want me to get in here? Okay.
How come Luga's Rotten doesn't look as ugly as this?
I think me and Trev just look so good in our uniforms.
They said, who do you want on the mound in the big game? I said Knorp. But after Knorp, Rourke.
I haven't opened for it. I just realized that I have not opened a single one of these games.
All right, I'll do it. I
Okay.
got it. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.